Hello and welcome to Keys to the Market with RaciaSellsHomes, Realtor at the House Store. Today we're going to talk about a seller key. We're going to talk about a topic that doesn't always get the spotlight, but it can make a huge difference when you're selling your house. So we're going to talk about why you would want to have a home warranty on your house when you're getting ready to put it up for sale. And for that, I have brought in a special guest, Christina Leigh with Old Republic Home Protection. She is a home warranty specialist and she is going to walk us through all of what sellers need to know. So Christina, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad you had me.
Thank you. So can you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and your warranty company?
Yep. So I cover all of Tennessee and a tiny bit of Georgia and a tiny bit of Kentucky. Old Republic has actually been around. Our parent company started over 100 years ago, so they've been around for a very long time. And then Old Republic, the home warranty section, started a little over 50 years ago. And we were actually started by real estate agents because they wanted to be able to protect their clients after the sale and make sure they continue to be taken care of if anything came up. So yes.
Yeah, great. Okay, well, let's start with the basics. So when people hear home warranty, they often think that it's just for buyers. So can you explain what a home warranty is and then how it would apply to sellers?
Yes, I can. So the home warranty covers like inside the house. The outside the house, like if there's a flood or tornado, whatever, that's what their home insurance is for. But we take care of the appliances that are inside the house, that kind of stuff. Your HVAC, your water heaters, any of those, we take care of all of that. And it's really to cover those for major repairs. Or as long as it's in good working order, before you put it under on contract with us, then we cover that.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. Okay, so it's not just a post-sale benefit, so it actually can help during the listing period for the seller. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yep, it definitely can. So what I'm finding the last couple of months especially is that once the homes are being listed, sellers are actually having it put on to cover them until the house sells, and then also they give it as a gift to the buyers. So since January to now, it's been happening that way. So even though the market's shifting, they're doing more of that, which is really nice. Or the agents are paying for it too. And nobody pays for it till the house actually closes. So that's really cool too.
Awesome. And to me, that's great that it covers the seller during the listing period.
Yes.
So yeah, that's definitely a bonus for sellers.
It is. It definitely is.
Okay, so next up, that's huge in a market where timing is everything too. So from your perspective, how does and I know I could say from the real estate perspective, but from the home warranty specialist perspective, how does offering that home warranty on a listing make it more attractive?
Because the buyer really sees that a home warranty is included. That means they know the seller's taking care of what's inside the home. They're making sure they get maintenance on it. They're making sure they get tune-ups on it, like their HVAC. So they're really happy to see that because they feel it makes them feel more confident in buying the home.
Okay, great. And I know we do see that a lot too. If there's already a home warranty on the property, then a buyer knows that it can just transfer over to them, but it also assures them that the seller's taking the extra steps to take care of the house. So they're going to automatically know that the house is being cared for. So just a little step up if you have that warranty on during the listing period. Okay, so it definitely can give buyers peace of mind for sure when they're making offers. Sometimes it can also help avoid negotiations falling apart after the inspection. So can you talk a little bit from the warranty side perspective on that?
Yeah, it definitely can. So once you have like your final inspection stuff, if the warranty is already on, that means they're going to be taking care of the appliances and everything in the house, and if they have outside refrigerator, stuff like that, so that they see that's already on the house. So it makes them more comfortable about it, and it's also a safety net for both sides. You know, before they do the final inspections, the seller can make sure everything's up to par and it's working correctly like it's supposed to. And then after the inspection's done, then the inspector's going to tell them if anything else needs to be fixed before the house is sold. So it works great for both sides.
And then if the inspector does find things on the inspection and the buyer shares that with the seller, the home warranty will cover. As long as it's one of the covered items from the warranty will cover that even though it was the buyer's home inspector that found the issues.
It does, yeah. The only key is that as long as it's in good working order before then we're fine. Yep, perfect that way. And the inspector's going to check all that really thoroughly. liability anyway.
Okay, that's good information to know too, because if something's wrong that you're not aware of as a seller, then that's a great opportunity to, if something is found on the home inspection and that's going to be something that has to be negotiated out, it does give you a leg up because you're able to work that out through the home warranty company instead of having to negotiate that later on with the buyer.
Very true.
So yeah, definitely a good bonus there.
It is.
Okay, so let's talk about the cost a little bit. I know that's always top of mind for buyers and sellers. There's different options. So can you kind of talk about the differences in those options and what the affordability would be for the seller to purchase?
With the sellers, they actually have one, that's a silver one, that's their silver plan that covers them. And they have that up until the house closes, so they're, they get covered everything on that one as well. And then after the house sells, then it flips to the buyer's plan. And if they want to bump up to a gold or a platinum, they can do it at that time. And they actually have 60 days after that to change or add stuff on as well. But it really helps compared to repair costs is the big thing. I don't know if anybody's priced HVAC systems lately, but they can be $8,000, they can be $12,000. I even saw one recently for $15,000. So it depends on the cost and what everything. That's the money savings to the seller and the buyer is what it really is. And I don't know if you know this, but there's some pretty staggering statistics about stuff that breaks down the house. So during the first year, 83% of homeowners across the U.S., 83% of the homeowners had a repair in their first year. And of that, only 53% have $1,000 in their savings, which is really scary when you think about that. And then another one is 43% of those repairs cost $5,000 or more. So that's the benefit of having the home warranty. It really is.
So if they purchase the silver to have it on there during the listing period, when does the cost come in? Does that come in at closing?
Yep. It does. It does. The only thing with the seller, the silver coverage, that they have to add on an HVAC package, that's $70 additional, but it's very much worth it. And it gets paid at closing. So whoever's paying for it, that's when the money gets sent to us, or credit card.
Okay. So you're not really out any money out of pocket up front to put the warranty on your home during the listing period. So that's just another great reason to add that home warranty during your listing period for sure. And then we can always negotiate out who's going to buy that warranty in the contract when those negotiations happen. So definitely a great idea to go ahead and put that warranty on during the listing period. So are there any misconceptions that sellers should be aware of?
Yes, one common misconception is that they think a home warranty covers everything, which it doesn't. If you look at your home warranty and you look at the terms and conditions, it's going to tell you exactly what's covered and what's not covered. Rule of thumb is the older the house, the more higher of a warranty plan you want to put on it. Really true, because it'll take care of stuff. It really will. But it's important to understand the limits and exclusions and everything that's in there, that kind of thing.
Okay, and if they have questions on that, it's in the home warranty contract. It kind of spells out everything and what's covered. But if they have further questions, they can always reach out to you to have those questions answered too.
Right. Or they typically reach out to their agent. The agent calls me, and then we go through it that way. But yes, we have brochures that shows everything, and then a declaration sheet gets sent out, so they see everything that's covered.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so and that's a good key to point out is that education is a key, because if they're educated up front on what the warranty covers, then they're going to know more. If something were to come up, they're going to know more about what they're able to do, what is covered, what is not covered. So it is a great idea to be educated before you purchase the home warranty, just so that you know what's covered and make sure that you understand all of that. So what is one piece of advice that you would give sellers who might be on the fence about whether or not to put a home warranty on their house during the listing period? What is a piece of advice that you would give them?
Definitely look into it. I mean, our lowest plan, the silver plan, is like $530 for the year. So when you look at that, think about those other statistics I told you and the cost to repair or replace something. It's definitely worth it, like I mentioned before, to put it on right when the house is listed and to offer as a gift. If sellers offer that as a gift to the buyers, again, it shows them how well they've taken care of their appliances and other things, and so they're happy about that as well.
Okay. That is good information too. And it is good to just know up front what you have, because I know a lot of times, and we can go over home warranties with buyers or sellers, but then inevitably sometimes you'll have someone who says, well, I thought that was covered under the home warranty. So it is really important to read that warranty and to understand what your coverage is. Talk to your agent. If your agent has questions, if that's a question above them, we can get to the home warranty rep and get those questions answered, but definitely read the warranty through before you purchase it for sure.
Very true.
So one thing that I know we get questioned about too, as far as a couple of things. What is the service call? Like, how does that work when they have to file a claim? And then if they do have to file a claim and there's not a vendor for the said repair that's in the local area, how is that handled? Can you kind of talk about those two things?
I can. So they could go to our website and they can put the claim in there. It's very simple to do and easy to do that way, or they can call our 800 number and put the claim in that way. So either way, it's very easy for them to do. If during summertime, because it's very busy, as we know, when it gets hot in here, in Tennessee, the HVAC systems tend to, not work or break down, that kind of thing. So it's better to go to the website then and do it that way. But then we have a ton of contractors in the area, the whole state of Tennessee. We have a lot of them. But if there's not one that can come, or there's one outside the area, we can choose they can choose one that they know as well. They just have to call in. The outside contractor needs to call our number and get it approved for whatever they're going to do at the beginning of it before they do any repairs. So we have it set up both ways.
Okay, great. So lots of options. It's got you covered all the way around. So a lot of good reasons to put that warranty on your home. Number one, you're not going to pay out of your pocket up front. Number two, it's going to cover you the whole entire time that you have your property listed. Number three, it's going to show the buyer that you care about the house and that you're trying to take care of the house. Number four, it could be a good negotiating tool in the contract because you already have the warranty in place, so you can just offer to purchase that warranty for the buyer as part of your negotiations in the repair. So a lot of great reasons there to take that warranty on your home. We've covered a lot of ground on the seller side of having a home warranty. So is there anything that you can think of we didn't cover that would just be good knowledge for the sellers to know about the home warranty itself or the process?
I think just again, what we're talking about, reading it, make sure you know what anything's covered in there. Also, our company, if you HVAC systems and number of units in a home, heaters and number of those in the home, we don't have a max at all. So if it costs $15,000, if it needs to be replaced, that's covered. So a lot of other warranty coverages don't do that, but ours does. So that's a really cool feature that we do as well. But no, again, putting that warranty on when the house is first listed, we have sign writers that can go on the posts outside that show that it's covered by an Old Republic Home Protection warranty, so that helps as well too.
Okay.
When driving around for open houses.
Yeah, and then when they see that, it's just like a little extra thing that you've got to offer as a seller to a buyer. You just have a little something extra to offer there. So yeah.
Yes.
I love that it's protection and positioning. That is great. Yes,
really is.
Absolutely. It's a valuable combo.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so when you think about all this information, we've covered a lot. So if there's questions that you have beyond what we covered today, I will have links for myself and Christina with the podcast. So if you have questions, you can reach out to either one of us and ask, or if there's something we just didn't cover at all that you are curious about, like I said, I'll have the links. Reach out to us for sure. So Christina, thank you so much for being on the show today. It was great information.
Thank you for having me. I
You're
truly
welcome.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. And just remember, if you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell, RaciaSellsHomes, Realtor at the House Store, where every move matters.
Very true.